Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CRON. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Big event today happened, at least big event in the world for us chart geeks and chart traders. And that event occurred and revolves around this pink line right here, which on my chart, defines the 200-day simple moving average. And I bring all that up because I don't want to make this, seem like this is some sort of great discovery on my part or anything like that. I assure you, people that understand charts and use charts notice the same thing, and they're now going to be wondering the same thing. And I bring all that up because when a lot of people are watching the same areas and then wondering the same things, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want, it can produce some pretty interesting price dynamics. And that's what we have here, because after today's price movement, the price has now broken down below that very key level of support. And like I said, that very famous level where a lot of people pay attention to that 200-day. And not only did it break down below it, broke below it on biggest volume that this has had for quite a while. So the thing that becomes the pressing thought for many is, is this the start of something much bigger to the downside, or what's going to go on with that? And the first kind of clue into that question is if the price goes down to this $13.65 mark, how does that hold? You go back to the history of things and you can see price got around the general area. The price actually dropped a little bit below. But like I said, I'm trying to find kind of a common middle ground there. So 1365 is what I'm calling it. Now, if you want to call it 1360 or 1370, I mean, whatever floats your boat. The point being that this general area of the chart has had some history now of acting as support. And now with a big breakdown here, it's definitely more than logical. It's a more than valid and rational thought to think that the price could very well be headed down to 1365. Therefore, okay, well, how is the price going to act if it goes down there? So if the price does not hold above that level, then that's where you could get more panic selling, and shorts and such could start to pile in, which could send this down even further. And that next level of support in the event 1365 cannot hold would be down there right around the 1275 mark. So in other words, going into next week, 1365, that near-term level of support, if that can't quite hold up, then it would not be shocking at all to see the price go down to that 1275 mark. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, nothing too fancy or complicated here, other than the fact of that purple line, right here, which is the 50-day moving average, has been knocking down the price and has recently knocked it down once again right there. So keep a close eye on that. Although right now, at least in my opinion, top priority is not breaking levels of resistance. It's more so about trying to consolidate out and trying to find some sort of bottom. And with the break of that 200-day moving average, we'll see if the price can bottom out at 1365 or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.